Hello, family. Peace and blessings, and welcome back to another episode of Heal with Angelica Waters podcast, where we discuss all things healing. And on today's episode, I have a special guest, my beautiful sister, DeNise Muhammad. We will be discussing healing with aromatherapy. DeNise, how are you?
Peace and blessings. I am fine by Allah's grace. How are you?
I am doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you. Thank you. So, I am
Yes,
so excited to be discussing today's topic. I absolutely love aromatherapy. But before we dive in, DeNise, do you mind letting our audience know who you are and what led you to start studying aromatherapy?
absolutely, absolutely. I am DeNise Renee Muhammad. I am a certified aromatherapist, author, wellness coach, credit strategist. I do a lot, and
Yes.
I love it all. I love everything that I do. But what led me to aromatherapy, I have always been, well, I was into holistic, health and wellness and, practicing how to eat to live through the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And I was in another business where I was helping women through using natural and organic skincare products.
Mm.
And what led me into essential oils, I was partnered with a sister, and she introduced me to essential oils. I hadn't didn't even know about essential oils at the
Mm-hmm.
time, and I started, using them just for myself before I even ventured into it as a business. I started using it for myself, and
Okay.
my youngest daughter, Layla, she used to struggle have breathing issues, breathing problems,
Oh,
and I
wow.
would have to always rush her to the emergency room. She would get congested, have a hard time breathing, and they put her
Mm.
on that albuterol,
Yeah.
gave her these breathing treatments. And so when I started using the essential oils, I noticed from diffusing them and putting them on the soles of her feet, I noticed her breathing, actually I wasn't having those issues as much. And then it got to a point where she didn't have those episodes at all. So I was like, okay. And so I
Wow.
went into, I really looked more into it on how you can use essential oils to heal and what allows the essential oil to actually help you to heal. And so I wanted
Mm-hmm.
to, and a friend of mine, Brother Sean, he and told me about a school where I could get my aromatherapy certification. So I went into that, and I just loved it. I was fascinated by it on how you the essential oils are distilled from plants. It's what God put here for us. Everything that
Uh-huh.
comes from the earth, our healing is there. And so the essential oils, which are distilled from plants, flowers, trees, etc., has a component in it that actually interacts with our mind, body, and spirit. And that's what I love about the essential oils, is that it helps you on all levels at one time. So that's how I
Ooh.
got into it.
I
Yes,
love
ma'am.
that, Miss Denise. Wow, that's amazing. I think what my favorite part was, you explained how the aromatherapy helped with your daughter's I want to say would it be asthma, the breathing
Right.
issues with
Mhm.
that. Wow, like that's amazing. And just off that, like that we can heal ourselves, just off the
Right.
things that God already has out for us in nature,
Right.
so wow, that's amazing. I love that. So I do
Yes.
have just a few questions for you, just to get more
Mhm.
deep into aromatherapy. I know a lot of my audience is interested in knowing about it. My mom actually is a herbalist, and she's been using a lot of essential oils for her skin products that she's making and her teas
Right.
as well. Um, I wanted to know, like, is there a difference, like, between essential oils that you can digest and essential oils that you can put on your skin or, like, inhale?
Yes,
Is there a
there.
different essentials? Okay.
Yes, there some essential oils can be ingested, and I just want to say before you do that, you definitely want to consult with some certified aromatherapist that knows specifically the amounts to use,
Mm-hmm.
which oils can be ingested. But yes, there are certain essential oils that can be ingested, and then some that you only want to apply topically or in a diffuser. So yes, ma'am.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, great. Because I know I was kind of like confused on that, but definitely didn't try it yet until I got an answer.
Right.
The answer. So I thank
Yes.
you for
So
that.
yeah, and the oils, for example, like lemon oil, peppermint, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of the herbal oils, peppermint, lavender can be ingested. Those like that. Now, like cedar wood, which is an oil that's distilled from the cedar wood tree, that's
Mm-hmm.
one that you wouldn't ingest. You can put it on
Okay.
topically, apply it to the soles of your feet. And I just want to say this, if you don't know which ones to ingest or where to apply them, put them on the soles of your feet. If you want to put it
Wow.
topically and don't know where to apply it, the soles of the feet, you can't go wrong with that. And then some
So,
of the essential
uh-huh.
oils
Yeah.
need to be diluted with the carrier
Mm.
oil, like hot oils like clove. That's called a hot oil because it can burn. It has like a burning if you try to ingest it. And clove can be ingested, but you definitely want to know the dosage and things of that nature. But cinnamon, that's another one. If you want to apply topically, you definitely want to I'm sorry, you definitely want to dilute it with the carrier oil. So, yes,
Oh wow,
it's
that
a
is
lot.
interesting. Now you're saying something about the soles of the feet. What's so important about putting it on there? Like, if no one
The
knows where
soles
else to
of
put it at. Yeah.
right. Yeah, the soles of your feet, the it's easier for the oils to penetrate because the soles of your feet, your pores are bigger. So it's going to kind of like think of it like a straw, and it's gonna uh suck that up inside of the body quicker and faster. And the skin on the soles of the feet is different from the skin on your hand, right?
Mm,
So
okay.
if you don't know where to apply it or you don't know if you need a carrier oil, it's best to apply it there. And also, you have nerve endings. I don't know if you've ever studied reflexology, where there's
Mm.
different nerve endings at the sole of your feet that kind of correlate with, the brain, the stomach. So if you don't know where to apply it, all at the soles of the feet is
Oh wow.
a great place to start because it goes into the system quicker.
Wow, that's interesting. Thank you for that. Wow, that's
You're
amazing.
welcome.
I'm definitely going to try that. I know
Yes.
it's not really an essential oil, but I do use black seed oil from time to time. I'm not
Hmm.
ingesting it at the moment because I'm breastfeeding, but I do put it at the soles of my feet, um, and that's pretty much it. Like, I don't put nothing else on there but the black seed oil,
Right.
and sometimes I think I feel the effects of it.
Right. You do. You do.
Yeah, yeah, okay, okay, got
Yes.
you. So, now I want to know, like, what is the best aromatherapy or essential oils for stress, anxiety, or depression?
Hmm. Stress. Oh, that's a good one. Lavender is very good. And actually, lavender is good for many things. But lavender has calming effects. It helps you to de stress. Also, orange essential oil is good for de-stressing anxiety and actually depression. So
Mhm.
orange, lavender, geranium, another one, peppermint, eucalyptus is one that's great for stress. Just inhaling eucalyptus oil, it lowers your cortisol levels. Your
Oh
cortisol,
wow.
that's your stress hormone. So just by taking the top, this is my eucalyptus, take the top
Okay.
off and inhale a few times. If you don't have a diffuser, you can put a drop in your hand.
Mhm.
See, I used it all. Rub your hands together and
Okay.
just take a few deep breaths, and you can just feel it
Oh
immediately just
wow.
lower, like within 22 seconds, it lowers that cortisol level and helps you to feel good. And eucalyptus is also great for the respiratory, for breathing and respiratory issues as well. So
Okay.
those are just a few. There's a lot, but those that right off the top are great
Now,
for that.
lavender. Oh my gosh. I love lavender so much. I know that.
Me
Oh
too.
gosh. I, we spoke before this, but when I was pregnant and of course pregnancy is a stressful time. So when I had a diffuser and I went to sleep with that lavender in the air.
Hmm.
Whew, it was amazing. Like I
Yes.
love lavender, and even my doula, she got me like this roll-on lavender essential oil that I can rub. It's like a
Right, a roller blend.
yeah, a
Yes.
roll-on. There you go.
Hmm.
Exactly, exactly. Yes, that's amazing. I love that. I'm definitely going to start incorporating more aromatherapy just in general
Yes.
because anything to lower stress because I mean we are already living in a stressful world anyway. So
Right.
anything to lower stress is great. So now let's see here. Um Now is aromatherapy as far as like what are some health benefits besides the breathing that you had discussed that aromatherapy can be
Hmm.
used for?
Oh, my goodness. It's a long list. You
You could
can
just give us
use,
a
I'm
few.
literally, yes, for if you have digestive issues, pain, we said stress, you can use it for your skin. If you have acne or issues with your skin, I mean, pretty much literally everything. Because, and what I love about aromatherapy and using the essential oils is that all of these over the counter medications that people go to get, uh, prescriptions for, or you go over the counter to get something for a headache, migraines. We can use essential oils to help with all of that, you know. Instead, in most of these over the counter medications or prescriptions, they have some type of side effect, as like for sleep. If you have problems sleeping, there's essential oils for that. Cedarwood, lavender, those are two great essential oils you can use. And essential oils is also about taking preventative measures with your health as well.
Exactly.
um and that's the key. It's easier to prevent an illness or a disease than it is to cure it
Treat.
or to heal it.
Mm-hmm.
So
There
you
you
can
go.
use essential oils to actually take preventative measures with your health to help you to lower your stress, which stress is one of the leading causes of many illnesses that our people suffer with, especially high blood pressure. There's essential
Mm-hmm.
oils for that. If you have heart issues, cancer, there's things that you can use to help to prevent the onset of these. So, but it's, oh my goodness, the
Wow.
list can go on and on. It's just,
That's amazing.
yes,
I think what caught my, what just caught my attention is when you stated that it's easier to prevent than it is to cure or treat.
the reverse, right,
Reverse, exactly. And I think that we're in a time where we don't think about prevention at all. We think about how we're going to cure it and treat it. And
right,
and most times, I'm not saying that it can't be reversed, but it
right.
takes a lot more
It's gonna
work.
take some work,
Yeah,
right?
a lot more work to
Yeah,
reverse it. So why not just, you know, do a shortcut and
you're
just
right,
work on prevention? Like, let's not,
right,
well, not
exactly,
even a shortcut. Like, let's not even get to that point at all. Let's just work on prevention.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Prevention, as they say, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. That's
Ooh.
exactly true. True,
Exactly. I love it. I love it. So, what are how well actually how long have you been doing the aromatherapy? I know you have other whole bunch of other things that you're doing, but how long have you been doing
Right.
this? And what is your like top favorite um aromatherapy essential oil that you use on a daily that you'll say?
Right. I've been I started using essential oils, I think it was 2015,
Hmm.
around there. Yeah, 2015. And then yeah, and I went to school and got my certification in 2019. But I
Okay.
did self-study way before I started researching it on my own, way before I went to school for it. I went to school just to get the more detailed, the chemical makeup of the essential oils and how scientifically essential oils work. That's what I went to
Exactly.
school to study, to get that more in depth on how it interacts with the body. So yes, so I've been, as they say, I'm not new to this, I'm true to this.
Okay. I love that.
uh, but the essential oils I use on a daily: lavender, um, peppermints, lemon. I like to put a little lemon oil in my water and drink it. Lemon essential oil, it's great for detox. It's great for just uplifting your spirit, raising your energy. So those are just a few that I use on a daily basis.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, I really, really appreciate you for getting on the live today in a podcast. I
Oh, you're
love to
welcome.
hear, wow, I didn't know most of anything that you just said that aromatherapy benefited.
Really?
Now, like I'm really
Yes.
going to start incorporating that in the soles of the feet. Like I've already been
Hmm.
doing that, but now I know that I can do it with essential oils. Now I am gonna come to you to be sure I can use
Right.
certain oils.
Yeah, right. Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. So I just want to thank you, DeNise, for being a part of my podcast. I am
You're
very
welcome.
grateful. Yes, yes. And I will also just like to thank my audience for joining us today. And if you think the information we provided was valuable, please share and subscribe to my podcast and YouTube channel, which is Supremely Divine, for more episodes just like this. Now, to where I'm sorry, Denise, is there anything you would like to say to end out our show today?
Yes, I would like to share that I have several books on Amazon in regards to the aromatherapy and essential oils. My latest book, Heal with Sister Denise. In that book, I share different recipes that you can use, or in essential oils that you can use to create your own blends and things of that nature. I have several books on Amazon. That's just one of them. I have another one, Overcoming Hypertension Naturally,
Ooh.
which I share essential oils to use for hypertension because that's one of the leading causes of death in our community is high blood pressure. So I wanted to point that out. And another thing I just want to say also, one of the key things about aromatherapy is that it goes directly through your sense of smell. So it goes directly to your brain. When you inhale
Mm.
essential oil, it's going to help you mentally. Everything starts in the mind. So when you inhale essential
Mm.
oil, within 22 seconds, it's going to go to that limbic system of your brain, which is your emotional center. So if you're dealing with anxiety, depression, essential oils can definitely help you in that area and help you to rise above those emotions. So it's just a powerful, it's an art and a science, and it's powerful and it works.
Wow. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Oh, I'm gonna have to check your book out. So,
Yes,
I'm definitely going to make sure I include that in today's show notes. Also, more information in regards to how my audience can reach out to you. You guys, if you need
yes,
some more information about aromatherapy, yeah, more information and how to use it and where to get it. I know Sister Denise has that information
absolutely.
for you. And
Yes,
also check out her book. I like that. The Heal with
yes,
Denise. I love this stuff.
that's right. Yes,
Well,
and you can I'm sorry.
no, you
You
fine. You're
can
fine. You finish.
contact me here on Facebook. I have an aromatherapy page, DeNise Renee Muhammad, the aromatherapist, here on Facebook. So you can connect with me there. I also have Instagram, Sense of Serenity. That's where you can find me.
Well, yes, yes, yes. I love it. I love it. So I just want to end out again and say thank you guys so much for
You're
joining us
welcome.
today. Again, thank you, Miss Denise, and everything will be in the show notes today for you to contact me and also contact my guests in regards to aromatherapy. I pray you guys have an amazing day. Thank you all.
Thank you.